Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. Today is day 12 of 25 of our 25 days of Christmas movie reviews. And today's movie is Gremlins. As for our trivia question, what are the movies Gremlins and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom responsible for creating? Find out at the end of this video. The story of this movie starts off with a door-to-door salesman who apparently is also an inventor. He has made many failed inventions, unfortunately. Now, while in a shop in Chinatown, he ends up buying a gift for his son. This gift ends up being a Mogwai, who is named Gizmo. Now, aside from Gizmo, the other main characters are Billy and Kate. Kate, by the way, has one of the darkest backstories, even to the point where I think Batman would feel sorry for her. Some of the other characters in this movie are Barney, Billy's dog, the nosy but nice neighbors, and even Corey Feldman shows up in this film. Gremlins, by the way, does take place in a town called Kingston Falls, which actually was filmed in the same backlot as Back to the Future was. For now, let's get back to the cuteness that is Mogwais. There are 3 simple rules for taking care of a Mogwai. Number 1, do not get them wet because it will cause them to multiply. Number 2, do not feed them after midnight because apparently that will change them into gremlins. And number 3, do not get them out in sunlight. You really don't want to see that. In the film, the gremlins do have a leader named Stripe. In fact, what's interesting is in the original script, Gizmo was going to turn into Stripe. But when they realized how much marketing they could do with such a cute little face, they decided to have Gizmo be the hero. Here is some interesting trivia about the creatures in this film. Even though they are now animatronic, originally they were going to put monkeys in with masks on, but apparently the monkeys got incredibly terrified by trying to put those masks on them. The second thing is, Gizmo was voiced by Howie Mandel, and Stripe was voiced by Michael Winslow. Here is an interesting piece of casting information. Zach Galligan was not originally going to be Billy. It was originally going to go to either Judd Nelson or Emilio Estevez. Also, Steven Spielberg originally wanted Tim Burton to direct the movie, but unfortunately, he did not have much else other than a few short films under his belt at the time, so they decided to go with Joe Dante. Now let's get back to the Gremlins, though. Gremlins love to party, sing Christmas carols, drive tractors, watch movies, and even play with chainsaws. Gremlins really is such a fun, entertaining, and inventive movie. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Now let's get back to that trivia question from the beginning of this episode. What are the movies Gremlins and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom responsible for creating? Well, apparently both were violent enough that they then created the PG-13 rating just for movies like this, and have been using it going forward. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Askewed Reviews. Please check out the other ones that we have online, and as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.